Okay, we're out here with Jet, and just wanted to give you a quick update on performance, where the dog's at, etc., etc. So we're going to show you what we've accomplished so far. As you can see, we've got him off lead right now. We're going to work him through what we call the big three, which is the sit stay, the walking heel, and the recall. As you can see, he's on the sit stay now. He knows he's not supposed to move until I tell him to do something else. Now I'm going to have him heel. I take off the outside foot, heel. Good boy. And he should stay right with me. He should, wherever I turn, good boy. He should stay right with me. Good, heel, good dog. Shouldn't have to say a word to him. Good. Okay, you'll notice that he'll follow also body language and hand signals. Not only has he learned the voice, the whistle, and the hand signals, he can do them independently. So the last step is the recall. I just did the sit, stay, and the walking heel. Now we're going to do the recall. The whistle is multiple toots, the hand signal is left hand down, and the verbal is H-E-E-L. Sit. See, we taught him to spell too. Heel. Heel, Jet. We're going to work him on a little what we call walking fetch. Now, it seemed like whoever worked him on this did a pretty decent job on the fetch part. It's just the hold that he had trouble with. So the point is the dog's supposed to get out in front of us and pick these bumpers up before he gets a tap with the whip. So let's see what he does. Okay. Sit. Sit. Heel. Good. Now we're working on Jet's biggest weakness. He's got a sloppy mouth. When he picks up the bumper, he wants to fiddle with it. So we've got a piece of PVC, and basically we're just going to place it into his mouth, sit, and we're going to expect him to hold on to it. PVC is very slick, as you know, so if he starts mouthing it, it's going to slide out and fall out. So we're teaching him to hold on to it. Now he's not perfect at it right now, but we're working him right through it, and he's learning very quick. Very, very typical field trial dog. Extremely smart, good marker, tremendous enthusiasm. And this is our forte here. This is what we do. We teach dogs that have a tremendous amount of desire how to compose themselves and be good citizens and good pets. And best, most of all, good hunting dogs. Heel. Good. Sit. Now watch. You can watch that PVC. It's sliding around in a little, so the PVC is actually going to teach him a lesson. Heel. And that thing starts to get to the end of his mouth. It becomes harder to hold. And so that he's learned already, when it gets there, you better grip that thing tight. Sit. So you can. Now, when we first got him, he wouldn't even think about holding on that PVC. It'd just fall out of his mouth, and he would think he did nothing wrong. So by watching him do this, it's direct evidence he's learning that lesson. Heel. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Heel. Sit. Good. Heel. Good. And there you can see he's gripping the PVC because he knows he's going to get pressure if it drops out of his mouth. Sit. Also, an element that we work on almost daily with every dog is a concept called steadiness. With steadiness, the dog learns that when he hears the word sit, he's supposed to stay in position until he's released on a retrieve. This is another one of Jet's weak points, and he seems to be learning the concept very well. He's supposed to stay in position and not move his feet when we throw the bumper. As you can see, he understands he's supposed to sit there and watch. Jet. Now, he also had a habit of when he was coming around with the bumper, dropping it. We've also been working on that. Now, you don't need to try to learn any of these corrections right now from the video. This is just an update. Sit. All right, so let's make it a little tougher on him now. Eat, 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 eat. 1, 2, 6, 12, 32, Jet. So now we've taught him to differentiate his name from other words. 4, 6. Good boy. 6. Now let's do that in the water. Heel. 6. reason I gave him the recall there, the whistle, is to remind him he needs to come up out of this water and deliver this object without dropping it. As you can see, he was thinking about dropping it and doing this, but he didn't. Now, once I take the bumper from him, he's allowed to S-H-A-K-E. Sit. And that's a progress report with Mr. Jet.